I think everything started to suffer for me. And it did not help restore my passion for music. And I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I was going to do or where I was going to go. All I knew is that I can't keep doing what I'm doing. I need to just stop because this is not going anywhere good.
Steve Perry, known as the unforgettable voice of Journey, shocked the music world when he parted ways with the band in the late 1990s. During his peak, Perry's distinct and powerful tenor produced some of rock's memorable songs. However, behind the scenes, the overwhelming pressures of stardom, constant touring, and creative expectations were wearing him down. After years of silence, Perry finally shared the truth about why he left the band. The demands of nonstop performances and the pressures of the music industry left Perry drained and emotionally spent. His passion for music began to wane, and instead of continuing on without that spark, he made the tough decision to walk away. A combination of physical pain, mental exhaustion, and a yearning for peace led to his departure. But did he regret it? And how did he find his way back to music? This is the story of Steve Perry's journey, from his modest beginnings to the life-altering decision that shaped his future. Steve Perry's early life, from dairy farm to stardom. Steve Perry was born on January 22, 1949 in Hanford, California, to a family with deep Portuguese heritage. His father, Raymond Perry, was a singer and co-owned a local radio station, which exposed young Steve to music early on. When his parents divorced when he was 8, Steve and his mother moved to his grandparents' dairy farm, where he learned the values of hard work and persistence. At the age of 12, 2 key moments marked his path toward a music career. His mother gifted him a gold 8th-note pendant, symbolizing his musical dreams, and he first heard Sam Cooke's Cupid on the radio. Cooke's soulful voice sparked a desire in Perry to pursue singing, setting the stage for the rest of his life. Perry's struggles before Journey. In his early 20s, Perry chased his dream of making it in the music world. He formed several bands, including Ice and Pieces, but both ventures faced difficulties. Despite recording at the famous record plant in Los Angeles, Ice couldn't gain momentum due to a lack of management. His next effort, Pieces, also struggled, leading Perry to briefly consider abandoning his pursuit of a music career. His next opportunity came with Alien Project, a band from Banta, California. Unfortunately, tragedy struck when the band's bassist, Richard Michaels, died in a car accident. This loss caused Perry to rethink his future once again, and he came close to giving up. However, with his mother's encouragement, he decided to continue chasing his passion for music. Before we continue, if you are enjoying the video, please make sure to subscribe to Golden Throwback for more content like this. Now, let's get back to the video. The journey begins, joining the band. Perry's career took a major turn in 1977 when Journey's manager, Herbie Herbert, came across a demo of Perry's work with Alien Project. Herbert saw potential and invited Perry to audition for Journey, a band that was still searching for a lead vocalist to match its evolving sound. Perry was discreetly introduced to the band during a sound check in Long Beach, and his commanding voice and performance left a lasting impression. Soon after, Perry was officially named Journey's new lead singer. Perry's presence dramatically shifted Journey's sound, turning them into a leading force in mainstream rock. His debut album with the group, Infinity, 1978, featured the single Lights, which Perry co-wrote, and it became one of the band's most beloved songs. With albums like Evolution, 1979, Departure, 1980, and Escape, 1981, Journey's success skyrocketed, with Perry becoming the band's unmistakable voice. The height of success, Escape and Frontiers. Journey's 1981 album Escape became their biggest success, reaching #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. It featured Don't Stop Believin', which became a cultural phenomenon, along with the heartfelt ballad Open Arms, which showcased Perry's emotional depth. Journey followed this success with Frontiers in 1983, which produced hits like Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, and Faithfully. Despite their success, by 1987, after the exhausting Raised on Radio tour, Perry decided to take a break. Personal struggles, including his mother's illness and creative conflicts within the band, led him to step out of the spotlight. Though Journey carried on without him, Perry's absence left a significant void for fans. A new chapter. solo career and break from music. In 1984, Perry launched his solo career with Street Talk, which included the hit song Oh Sherry, dedicated to his then-girlfriend Sherry Swafford. The album showcased Perry's distinctive vocals outside of Journey and was a commercial hit, selling over 2 million copies. However, even with this solo success, Perry's enthusiasm for music began to diminish. By the late 1980s, he had stepped away from both his solo work and Journey, retreating from the public eye. A long hiatus and a tragic love. For nearly 20 years, Perry withdrew from the music world, isolating himself from the very thing that once defined him. He later explained that he felt like he was suffering from a form of PTSD, unable to engage with music at all. His reclusive lifestyle continued until he crossed paths with film director Patty Jenkins, which eventually led him to a new love and a revived sense of purpose. In 2011, Perry met Kelly Nash, a psychologist and cancer survivor, and the two quickly formed a deep connection. Sadly, her cancer returned, and she passed away a year and a half later. Before she died, Kelly made Perry promise that he wouldn't disappear into isolation again, a promise that would bring him back to music. A return to music, honoring a promise. In 2018, after a 25-year absence from the studio, Perry released Traces, a heartfelt album dedicated to Kelly Nash. The record explored themes of love, loss, and healing. This project wasn't just about keeping his promise to Kelly. It was also a way for Perry to reconnect with the music that had once been his life. Although Perry's voice had matured with age, fans warmly received Traces, appreciating the emotional honesty behind the album and his long-awaited return to the world of music. Legacy and recognition. Steve Perry's voice is still regarded as one of the most iconic in rock history. His influence on the genre is undeniable, with Rolling Stone naming him one of the 100 greatest singers of all time. His induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Journey in 2017 further solidified his status as a legend. In 2023, Perry was ranked by Billboard as one of the top 50 lead singers in rock band history, and his loyal fans continue to regard him as their favorite rock vocalist. Despite the ups and downs of his career, Perry's music remains a source of inspiration, ensuring that his legacy will endure for generations to come. Steve Perry's story, both as part of Journey and beyond, is a testament to perseverance, passion, and the healing power of love. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Steve Perry's incredible journey. What part of his story resonates with you the most? Whether it's his rise to stardom, his time with Journey, or his emotional return to music, share your favorite moment or insight in the comments below. Let's celebrate the legacy of one of rock's greatest voices together.